That they were terminating his contract.
Fabricant was charged with grand larceny, fraud, and evidence tampering. He could face 15 years in jail. Well, 3 weeks before Election Day, the race for New York Attorney General is getting pretty ugly. Today saw both candidates accused of unethical practices. Attorney General Dennis Vacco accepted campaign contributions from subsidiaries of an Oxford Resources, a Long Island car leasing company, before and after that company was investigated by Vacco's office.
A new study shows adolescents who have few or irregular menstrual cycles are more likely to have multiple cysts on their ovaries. The study of 140 girls, average age 16, found polycystic ovaries in 8% of those with normal periods, 24% in those with irregular periods, and 44% in those who didn't menstruate often. Another study finds one form of protein linked to Alzheimer's disease enhances short and long-term memory when injected into mice. It's called beta-amyloid precursor protein, and it's normally found throughout the entire body. But in Alzheimer's patients, its fragments break off and accumulate in the protein deposits found in the brain. The findings suggest this protein plays a role in normal learning and memory. If you're scared of that drill at your dentist's office, some good news for you. Comes in the form of a machine that uses water particles to cut into the teeth without as much noise and as pain as the traditional drill. The Food and Drug Administration has approved the Millennium device. In the process, laser energy bombards water droplets until they move so fast they actually create a hydrokinetic drill. Despite a faint burning smell and the fact that you can't use it for children, the tooth remains cool to the touch.
And coming up next in sports, a major development regarding the NBA and the upcoming season. We'll explain. Plus, the Yankees try to wrap up one series to get to another. Kevin Connors is next with all the details when Regional News Live continues.
Kevin Connors here with your Night in Sports. There aren't many things that can knock the Yankees out of the lead sports story tonight, but this is one. The NBA has canceled the first 2 weeks of the regular season, 2 weeks which will not be made up. It is the first time in league history the regular season has been canceled. Regular season games, that is. Both NBA players and owners met for close to 3.5 hours this afternoon in an attempt to salvage the start of the season, but in vain. Commissioner David Stern commented on the situation, noting, quote, "It doesn't look promising. The reality is that the owners had no choice." The Players Union made a counter-proposal to the owners' initial proposal, asking for a luxury tax paid for by the owners when players are signed to exorbitant contracts. Stern said the luxury tax idea was something the owners would consider, but it was not enough to stop the cancellation of games. We will have much more on this breaking story later tonight on Sportsline Live. Now to the Yankees. Joe Torre's boys will try to close out the American League Championship Series tonight from the stadium, in the process earning the franchise a trip to its 35th World Series. As John Patrick pointed out earlier, light rain and drizzle is falling and expected to continue to fall at game time. The show, however, is expected to go on. Now the pitching pairing in Game 6, a rematch of that in Game 2, David Cone versus Charles Nagy. And if that's any indication of what's to come tonight, better batten down the hatches. Last time out, both Cone and Nagy yielded just 1 run over 6 2/3 innings, neither getting the decision, though. We will have highlights throughout the night during sports on the 9 o'clock Regional News Live and later at 10:30 on Sportsline Live. For a look at the rest of this chaotic Tuesday sports day, including an NFL coaching firing, an NHL general manager firing, an NFL QB releasing, and word on Mike Tyson's boxing future. Jane Dano with 60 Second Sports.
Thanks, Kevin. Just 5 days. That's all the medical panel needed to decide Mike Tyson is, in fact, mentally fit to fight. The psychiatric report ordered by Nevada boxing officials came out today and revealed Tyson was depressed when he bet Evander Holyfield's ear during a 1997 title fight. That same report showed that the boxer struggles with attention span, memory, reading, and impulse control problems, issues that can probably be treated by therapy and without medication. The Nevada Athletic Commission meets Monday in the next step of Mike Tyson's bid for a new boxing license. Football news. The San Diego Chargers have fired head coach Kevin Gilbride 6 games into the NFL season. Gilbride was just 22 games into his 5-year contract. Offensive coordinator June Jones, a former head coach of the Atlanta Falcons, will take over the coaching duties on an interim basis. And there it is, your 60-second look at sports. Let's send it back to Kevin, who will tell us all about what's to come on Sportsline Live. Kevin?
Thank you, Jane. As promised, tonight on the program, we will discuss the NBA lockout and now subsequent cancellation of the first 2 weeks of the regular season. Give us a call and voice your opinion, an item that we as fans should discuss. 888-RNN-CHAT, the NBA lockout, Sportsline Live, 10:30 tonight. Normally we don't call for commentary during the cast, but commentary is. You and I as fans are losing out just as much as the players and owners in this discussion, in this situation. Julie and Phil, that's your look at sports.
All right, Kevin, thank you very much.
And coming up next on Regional News Live, John, we'll have another look at a pretty gloomy week ahead.
And speaking of looking ahead, if you're looking ahead to the new millennium, we'll tell you about some of your futuristic plans. Regional News Live is back after this.
First Union Bank will no longer charge non-customers who use their automated teller machines. The bank was charging a $1 fee for every ATM transaction, but stopped today after a federal court ruled that Fleet Bank would not be allowed to do so. First Union says it will not charge the extra fee until the Fleet issue is decided by the appeals court. Many senators, including New York's Alphonse D'Amato, have complained about ATM access fees. The Sheriff's Department in Columbia County, New York, is unveiling a new computer system. At a ribbon-cutting ceremony today, Sheriff James Bertram showed the system off to the press. The sheriff says the new computer will make employees more efficient and will allow the staff to be more responsive to needs in the county. There will also be an award ceremony. There also was an award ceremony today honoring 4 Columbia County deputies who have contributed to public safety.
Something, though, that computer won't do is make our weather nice. And time now for another look at our weather here in our region. And John Patrick joins us from the RNN weather station with the latest. Can computers do anything, John?
Well, computers, Phil, can do a lot of things. They cannot, unfortunately, change our weather for tomorrow, but they can give you trivia questions like the one that we're going to show you right now, and it's a short one. When does Indian summer occur? A couple of minutes to think about that. In the meantime, let's see how we did around the region today. 62 in Croton on Hudson this afternoon, only 59 at White Plains, about 1/10 of an inch of rain there. In Butler, New Jersey, 58 this afternoon. South Fallsburg, 62. Monroe, 61 earlier this afternoon. Choucan, 62. One better than that in Newburgh. Millerton, 60. Cornwall, 62 this afternoon. 62 at Narrowsburg. And a pair of 63s in New Paltz. So what you can expect on the overnight tonight is a pop-up drizzle here and there. Very sporadic, cloudy for the most part. And then as we roll through the overnight tonight and during the day tomorrow, that front approaches and eventually passes through, and that will give us some soggy showers throughout your day tomorrow. So let's recap RNN's accurate weather forecast, region by region, as we like to do it here. First, we'll pop up Rockland and Westchester County. Tonight, again, just some spotty drizzle and clouds. Showers roll in on the overnight. Low 50s, your overnight low, then about 60 or so tomorrow with some scattered rain showers and, of course, those gloomy clouds for your Wednesday. Drizzle for the Hudson Valley, near 50 tonight, then a very ugly day tomorrow. 50s is the best we can do with some rain showers. Then for Connecticut, you too will have some drizzle tonight and showers rolling in after midnight, about 52 your low. And then tomorrow, rain showers and still chilly for this time of year, upper 50s your high for tomorrow. And in New Jersey, again, drizzle and maybe a shower for you too, about 52 the low, and then about 60 or so tomorrow, cloudy sky, and again, those scattered rain showers. That RNN 5-day forecast, it does get better, and that means it sets us up for a nice weekend. Thursday, still in the upper 50s, but we start our clearing out process. Friday, we warm up to the mid-60s. Saturday, lots of sunshine in the upper 60s, and about 70 or so on Sunday with a mix of sun and clouds. So when does Indian summer occur? The answer to that takes place after temperatures warm up after the first hard freeze of the season, which we have not had yet. You've got to have that very hard freeze. Plants and everything get toasted and frosted up, and then temperatures warm up, and Julie and Phil, that's when you've got Indian summer. And hopefully the Indians will freeze tonight, so maybe they'll have a hard freeze.
The plants get toasted.
They get toasted.
The poor plants.
Yeah.
Coming up next on Regional News Live, are you looking forward to the new millennium? We'll tell you what some of your plans are coming up.
Plus, the New Jersey transit system is getting a brand new look, and we'll give you a look at it in Regional News Live. Continue. Stay with us.